Magandang araw muli. Welcome to Mathematics in the Modern World for Engineers. So our next module, or this module number 5, is the polynomials and polynomial arithmetic. So first, let us define our objectives. First is to explain polynomial functions by providing examples. Perform arithmetic operations involving polynomials. So on the previous na module natin is functions, yung mga pinag-aaralan natin doon. But then, right now, ang gagawin na natin dito is to use arithmetic operations, which are the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So first, let us define ano ba yung tinatawag natin na polynomial functions. Polynomial functions are mathematical expressions that combine numbers and variables using addition, subtraction, multiplication, and involution operations. So, yun yung four basic fundamentals natin na ginagamit inside the polynomial functions. So, first, the degree of polynomial is equal to the highest exponent of x in the function. Meaning, yung highest exponent daw natin dun sa function na makikita natin, yun yung tinatawag natin na degree. Okay? So, polynomials of particular degrees have special names. So, these are the following. So, first, yung degree 0 natin, this is the constant function. Wherein, kaya natin siya sinabi that the degree is 0. Kasi nga, di ba sabi natin, any variable with a degree of 0 is equal to 1. So, therefore, kaya siya naging 5. Okay? So, for example, function of x is equal to 5. Kasi nga, wala na tayong nakikitang x dyan. Wala lang tayong nakikitang variable dyan. Meaning, meron yan na tinatawag natin imaginary x raised to 0, which is also equal nga lang kay 1. Kaya, 5 times 1 is equal to 5 also. Okay? So, that is what we call the constant function. And the next natin, the degree 1, is the linear function. So, when we say linear function kasi, ibig sabihin may 1 degree lang siya, meaning, ang magagawa lang kasi niya na graph natin is linear. Okay? It is just only the line. So, for example, we have f of x is equal to negative 10x plus 13. And then, our degree 2, or the second degree, is what we call the quadratic function. Meaning, dalawa na yung value ng x natin dito. Or, naka-raise to 2 na yung kanyang degree. Okay, so we have, for example, f of x is equal to 6x squared minus 5x plus 1. Meaning, ang pinakamalaking exponent niya is 2. And then, we have degree 3, which is the cubic function. We have, for example, f of x is equal to 8x cubed plus 7x squared minus 2x minus 11. So, kung napapansin natin, the highest exponent is 3, that's why the degree natin is 3. So, let us take an example. So, if the following functions determine if they are whether the function is a polynomial function, if it is a polynomial function, state the degree of the polynomial. If it is not a polynomial function, justify your answer. So, dito, ay i-identify lang natin if they are function or kung sila ay ano yung degree nila. Okay? So, for example, this one, we have f of x is equal to 3 minus 2x raised to 7. So, dito, sabi natin, determine daw if they are function. So, kung papansin natin, yes, this is a function. Okay, this is a function. Why? Kasi, meron tayong meron tayong constant, and meron din tayong exponent. Okay, na ang exponent natin is whole number. So, therefore, it is a function, and what is the degree? Sabi sa atin, the degree is the highest exponent, and the exponent is 7. Okay, so ganyan yung pagsagot natin. What about this one? We have g of x is equal to 3 square root of x minus 5. Is this a function or not? Napapansin natin may radical tayo, meaning this is not a function. Okay, hindi yan function. Kasi nga, kung mapapansin din natin, this is, let's say, wala naman tayong degree na 1/2, diba? Okay? So, wala naman tayong sinabi na, na pwede natin maging degree is 1/2. Okay? So, not a function. And then, letter C natin, h of x is equal to 2x raised to 4 plus 5x squared plus 9x minus 4. Is this a function or not? Yes, this is a function. Okay? Kasi nga, meron silang mga exponent na whole number. And then, kung mapapansin natin, ano daw yung degree? What is the highest? It is the 4. Okay, so, we have 4 as the highest degree. Then, next natin is kx is equal to negative 8. Is this a function or not? Of course, this is a function. Diba sabi natin kanina that is a constant function wherein the degree is 0. Okay? So, next naman natin is, ayan na, pasok na tayo ngayon kung paano nga bang mag-add at mag-subtract ng polynomial. Okay? So, in adding and subtracting polynomials, to add or subtract polynomials, start by recognizing similar or like terms and combining them. Then express the outcome with decreasing exponents. Like terms are terms in algebraic expressions that have the same variables raised to the same powers. Meaning, when we say like terms, they have the same variable and same exponent. Like for example, we have x squared plus 4. And then we have x cubed plus x squared plus 4. So, sino dito yung like terms? Diba? They have the same base, and then they have the same exponent. And then, si 4 at si 4, hindi ibig sabihin na same sila na 4 ay yun yung reason kung bakit sila pareho. They are the same constant. Kasi pareho silang walang variable. Okay? So, para maintindihan natin, example number 2, given the following functions, f of x is equal to 6x raised to 5 minus 10x squared plus x minus 45. Then g of x is equal to 13x squared minus 9x plus 4. H of x is equal to 5x cubed minus 9x squared plus x minus 3. And k of x is equal to x squared plus x plus 1. Then perform the indicated operation for each of the following: f of x plus g of x, k of x minus h of x, f of x plus k of x, and g of x minus h of x. So first, let us have the letter A. So sabi sa atin dito, f of x plus g of x. Pagsamahin daw natin ngayon yung ating f of x and g of x. So dito, walang problema kung gusto nyo siyang isulat ng dire-diretso o kaya naman, pwede natin isulat yung equation plus equation. Okay? So para mas madali, ay mas maganda kung isusulat natin siya ng equation plus equation, yung second option natin. Okay? At ang mas maganda dito, dapat pagtapat-tapatin natin ngayon, sino ba yung may magkakamukha? Okay? Yung like terms natin. Okay? So we have f of x daw na 6x raised to 5, then minus 10x squared plus x minus 45. And then we have to add g of x, which is equal to 13x squared. O wala naman siya raised to 5, diba? So, doon na natin siya itapat kay 13x squared. Doon kay negative 10x squared. Then, minus 9x, pareho naman sila, na x lang, then plus 4. Then, over. Okay, so we have f of x plus g of x is equal to, okay, 6x raised to 5 plus 0 lang naman to, diba? So, ibig sabihin, bring down, we have 6x raised to 5. Then, negative 10x squared plus 13x squared. Okay, so since mas mataas yung value ni 13 na naka-positive compared to 10 na naka-negative, therefore the answer is 3x squared. And then, x plus negative 9x. Again, we have x plus negative 9x. So, since this is a positive and this is a negative, magiging negative. So, therefore, we have x minus 9x. And x minus 9x is equal to negative we have minus 8x. Then, next natin, negative 45 plus 4. We have negative 45 plus 4. Since mas mataas ang value ni 45, so magiging, paglalesen lang natin, magiging negative 41. So, this is negative 41. And this is now your final answer. Next naman natin is to minus or subtract. So, we have k of x minus h of x. Okay, mapapansin nyo ha, k of x, uunahin natin si k of x ito, bago si h of x. So, we have k of x is equal to x squared plus x plus 1. Then, minus h of x is equal to, since si h of x ay may 3, kaya ako naglagay ako ng space dito. Okay, so dito ko siya isulat, 5x cubed. Then, minus, tapat na natin sa 9x squared, kx squared. Then, plus x minus 3. All over. So, we have kx minus h of x. Okay. Papansinin natin, pwede natin lagyan ng 0 yan. 0 minus 5x cubed. 0 minus 5x cubed. This is equal to 5x cubed na naka-negative. Very good. Okay, huwag niyong kalimutan. Then, we have x squared minus negative 9x squared. Ayan. O, nagtatabi sa negative, meaning magiging positive. So, therefore, pag paplasin na natin siya, x squared plus 9x squared, which is also equal to 10x squared. So, this is positive 10x squared. Then, x minus x, this is 0. Okay, so, sabihin plus 0. Then, 1 minus negative 3. 1 minus negative 3. Okay, nagtatabi ulit yung parehong negative. Therefore, this is plus. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. So, ayusin lang natin. We have k of x minus h of x is equal to negative 5x cubed plus 10x squared. Then, 0 plus 4 is just equal to 4. This is now your final answer. The next natin is f of x plus k of x. Okay? So, lang naman yan. So, we have f of x is equal to 6x raised to 5 minus 10x squared plus x minus 45. Then, we have to plus k of x. Again, pagtapatin nyo na kung saan. Since x squared naman siya, doon tayo kay x squared itapat. Then, plus x plus 1 over. Okay? So, 6x raised to 5 plus 1, plus 0. So, bring down lang natin. We have 6x raised to 5. So, this is f of x plus e of x. Then, negative 10x squared plus x squared. We have negative 10x squared plus x squared. Okay? So, this one will be negative 9x squared. Then, x plus x, this is, okay, 2x. Then, negative 45 plus 1. So, since mas malaki yung value ni negative na 45 kaysa kay 1, so, pag ma-minusan natin, negative 44. So, isulat lang natin ulit siya. F of x plus k of x is equal to 6x raised to 5 minus 9x squared plus 2x minus 44. And this is now your final answer. Para ma-check nyo kasi diba sabi natin kanina, kailangan daw ay from highest degree to lowest. So, tama naman kasi 5 is the highest, 2 is less than, then 1, then 0. Then last one, in adding and subtracting, we have g of x minus h of x. Okay, so here, we have g of x, kopyahin lang natin, lagay lang ulit ako ng space kasi 3 yung nandun sa h of x natin. So, we have 13x squared minus 9x plus 4. And then, minus daw natin kay h of x, which is 5x cubed minus 9x squared plus x minus 3. Then, ito, we have g of x minus h of x is equal to Okay, so sabi natin, lagyan natin ng 0 yan. 0 minus 5x cubed. So don't forget, 0 minus 5x cubed. Nauuna si 0 kasi kay negative. So therefore, the answer is negative 5x cubed. Then 13x squared minus negative 9x squared. Again, nagtatabi yung ating parehong negative. So therefore, magiging plus na siya. So 13x squared plus 9x squared, this is equal to 22x squared. Then, negative 9x minus positive x, okay? So, since ito, magkaiba sila, therefore, this is negative, therefore, magkakaroon tayo ng negative 9x minus x. Okay? So, sabi ko sa inyo, same sign, pag plusin, magiging 10x, then, kuhanin ko ano yung same sign nila, which is negative. We have negative 10x. And we have 4 minus negative 3. Again, magkatabi ang parehong sign. Therefore, this is positive. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So, kopyahin lang natin ulit para mas malinis. G of x minus h of x is equal to negative 5x cubed plus 22x squared minus 10x plus 7. And this is now your final answer. Again, pagdating sa adding and subtracting, ang kailangan nyo lang talagang gawin dito ay pagsamahin ninyo yung like terms. So let us now move in multiplying polynomials. So in multiplying polynomials, this involves distributing each term in one polynomial across each term in the other polynomial, and then combining like terms. Basically, it is just an expanded way of applying the distributive property of multiplication over addition. At the same time, we will also be using the product property and exponents to obtain the individual products. So, ibig sabihin dito, medyo complicated na siya kasi term by term na tayo dito. Multiply na natin siya term by term. And then, kaya natin pinag-aralan sa exponential, okay, kasi nagagamitin natin siya ngayon. So, para mas maintindihan natin, let us have an example. Given the following functions, f of x is equal to 4x raised to 2, then g of x is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 2, h of x is equal to 3x plus 5, and k of x is equal to x minus 10. Perform the indicated operation for each of the following. F of x times g of x, k of x times h of x, f of x times k of x, then g of x times h of x. So given the following functions, f of x is equal to 4x squared, g of x is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 2. Then, sabi sa atin, multiply daw natin si f of x by g of x. So we have f of x times g of x. So, gagawin lang natin dyan is 4x squared, multiply daw natin kay x squared minus 6x plus 2. And sabi sa atin, we have to distribute. Okay? So, meaning, distribute natin to. Si 4x squared kay x squared, distribute kay 6x squared, i-distribute din kay 2. So, meaning, 4x squared times x squared, so we have 4. X squared times x squared, di ba ang gagawin lang natin dyan is 2 plus. Okay? Then, 4x squared minus 6 squared, negative 6x squared, 6x, sorry. So we have positive times negative, so therefore this is negative. 4 times 6 is 24, and then x squared times x, meaning x squared plus 1. Then 4x squared times positive 2, since positive naman siya, 4 times 2 is 8, then x squared. So simplifying this, we have 4x raised to 4 minus 24x raised to 3 plus 8x squared. And this is now our f of x times g of x. Okay, so ganun lang siya kasimple. Sana naiintindihan natin at sana nasusundan natin. Okay, and then next naman natin, we have given the following functions. 3x plus 5, then x minus 10. We have to multiply this k of x at h of x. So, unahin lang natin x minus 10, then multiplied by 3x plus 5. So, dito, pwede natin gamitin si FOIL method or the distributive method. But take note that we have to distribute each term. Okay, so for example, si x muna tayo. Multiply x kay 3x, then multiply x kay 5x. Then next natin is to multiply negative 10x kay 3x, and then another multiplication kay 5. So for example, this one, x times 3x. We have x times 3x. Ayan. Then, okay na tayo sa una. Then, kay x naman, tsaka kay 5. So, x plus lang naman siya, plus x times 5. Then, doon naman tayo kay negative 10. So, we have here minus, kasi ano naman siya. So, we have 10 multiplied by 3x. Then again, negative ulit, 10 times 5. Okay? So, ano natin siya? Simplify natin, x times 3x is 3x squared. Plus 5 times x is 5x. Then, minus 10 times 3x is 30x. Then, minus 10 times 5 is 50. So, meron ba tayong like terms? Yes, meron tayo. We have 5x and negative 30x. So, since wala namang ka-like term si 3x squared, so kopyahin lang. Then, 5x minus 30x, this is negative 25x minus 50. So, this is now our k of x times h of x. Yan. Then, next natin, this one, 30. Madali na lang siya. Try natin. F of x is 4x squared multiplied by x minus 10. So, multiplication lang tayo. Yan. Distribute lang natin. So, we have 4x squared times x, then minus 4x squared times 10. Simplifying this, we have 4x raised to 3 minus 40x raised to 2. So this is now our f of x times k of x. Then, next naman natin, last one is the x squared minus 6x plus 2, then multiplied by 3x plus 5. So we have x squared minus 6x plus 2 multiplied by 3x plus 5. Again, you have to multiply each time. Okay? So meaning, x muna tayo. Pwede naman dyan, kung gusto ninyo, okay, dito muna tayo. Like for example, x squared. Okay? So multiply natin si x squared to 3x plus 5. X squared times 3x is 3x cubed. Tama? Then, x squared kay 5 naman, magiging plus 5x squared. Gawin naman natin ay, kay 6x naman tayo. Okay, we have 6x. So, dito naman, negative 6x times 3x, we have negative 18x. Then, negative 6x plus times 5, this is negative 30. Then, dito naman tayo, 2 times 3x is 6x. Okay, and then 2 times 5 is 6. So, lagay natin din sa second one. This is negative 18. Okay, so here, nalagay natin dito so, magiging, ano na lang tayo dito. We have 3x cubed, kopyahin natin, then plus, okay, yung may square. Tingnan nyo, meron silang pareho. Then this is plus 5x squared minus 18x squared. Okay, and then minus 30x plus 6x plus 10. Okay, and then combining like terms, ito yung may like terms natin. We have 3x cubed, then 5x squared minus 18x squared, we have negative 13x squared. Negative 30x plus 6, pag pinagsama natin, magiging negative 24x plus 10. So, this is now our g of x times h of x. Okay? And then lastly is dividing polynomials. So in dividing